Yellowstone star Kevin Costner's had a lot going on in his life recently, as he prepares to depart the meteoric television series. Now we've just learned that Costner's had a major legal victory in his contentious divorce with his estranged wife Christine Baumgartner. Kevin Costner is one of the most successful actors of all time, with this impressive resume spanning many decades. Several months ago, there were rumblings that Costner and his wife had tension over his hectic filming schedule, which required him to be on the set of Yellowstone for months at a time. Since February, Costner and the producers of Yellowstone have been sparring in the press. Reports state that Costner's character could be written out of the show at the end of season 5, and the show would be finished. All of this happened while his longtime wife filed for divorce in early May, citing irreconcilable differences. This is where things get interesting. Reports say the estranged wife is asking for more than $200,000 in child support each month. Costner said to already be handling 100% of his children's expenses. Costner's legal team has made filings alleging that in their prenup, Baumgartner agreed to move out of the home within a certain number of days in the event of a divorce. This is something they say simply hasn't happened, and they've gone to the judge to force a decision. The judge in this case has now made a ruling, siding with Costner's legal team and ordering his estranged wife to move out of the home by July 15th. Her lawyers had asked for an extension to August 15th, with the judge ruling against them. The ruling is notable because it appears the ruling could be an indication that the judge feels the prenup is valid. In Costner's first divorce, he reportedly had to shell out a whopping $80 million. Now in this divorce, it's said that Costner has to pay $1 million if the prenup is valid. And that makes a lot of difference when you compare to the past amount he paid. By the way, here at CountryCast, we post daily news and updates about your favorite country artists and all things country. So do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, and we'd love to know your real thoughts in the comments. Now, there's just a lot going on in the world of Kevin Costner because this Yellowstone series has been one of the biggest shows on television since its premiere back in 2018. We know how popular this series is, and we know that unfortunately Kevin Costner's tenure on this show will be coming to an end sooner rather than later, and it appears very likely that's going to happen at the end of season 5. Now, there's been a lot of conversation with the show producers about what will happen to the Yellowstone universe because there's been so many shows that have been built up around this Dutton family, so to speak, and there's a lot of talk that old Matthew McConaughey, another amazing actor, could be stepping into a new series based on that Yellowstone universe. Now, we don't know whether or not it's going to be in the current time period or it's going to be set in the past like we've seen with people like Tim McGraw, but it's clear that they're willing to invest a lot of money. Another key question about this show with Kevin Costner leaving and bringing in Matthew McConaughey is whether or not you're going to see people like Cole Hauser, who plays Rip Wheeler, and people like Beth Dutton, all these other characters carrying on into this new series, which would certainly help it out a lot in the ratings. People love Beth Dutton, they love Rip Wheeler, and if you tell them, well, they're going to be in this new series, it's probably going to improve ratings a lot on that show. And the other interesting thing is you look back on the friendship of many decades between Cole Hauser and Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey's first movie was in Dazed and Confused. For those of you who have seen that movie, you've got Cole Hauser who plays Rip Wheeler. You might not recognize him in the film, but he's in that movie with Mr. All Right himself, Matthew McConaughey as well. So these folks go back very, very many decades. They're very close. They still hang out and communicate. So it'll be interesting to see where this all goes. And I know there are a lot of folks out there who have real strong opinions on whether or not you're going to watch this new series. I would like to hear your honest thoughts in the comments down below. Again, thank you all so much for watching here at CountryCast. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're talking about all things country here at CountryCast, and we'll see you all very soon.